When I was first diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, I found articles from people describing their experience. Not in clinical terms, not in DSM categories. I read this article and I went, oh, this is me. The same thing happened when I was diagnosed with postpartum depression. I found blog entries by women talking about these things that I had not told anyone. And when I finally got diagnosed, it was like, oh, like I know, yes, technically something's wrong with me, but maybe I just have this thing, and it's okay to have this thing. Maybe I don't have to be ashamed. And that was such a surprise for me to find out that it wasn't just me. It was so helpful to me to find those stories from other people and identify with them. So I do try to be very open in talking about these diagnoses, because if there's somebody else out there that can find that lifeline, I want them to have it, right? Because I benefited from that. So I have to keep throwing that line out there, even if I don't want to, right? Like, that's the job, so. I'm not a songwriter in the sense of writing melodies. I write lyrics only. This is a song that came out of me learning things about myself and about writing things out instead of just following along whatever my brain was doing. Learning how to take a step back and let it go and wait for what comes next. My name is Kate Bluett. I write lyrics, but if you ask me what my job is, I'm a stay-at-home mom. But it's nice because my kids are older now, so they're more independent and they can do their online school, and I can sit at the kitchen table and write, and write, and write. And that's what I do. I'm a singer. I was that kid that, like, okay, it's time to go take a bath, and I would sit there in the bathtub for an hour, 6 years old, singing all the songs, splashing and singing. I am someone who has diagnosed mental illnesses, and I have felt for a long time that is not something I can talk openly about in a church context. Oh, this exists, and this happens to Christians, and God doesn't prevent this from happening to Christians, and God doesn't just fix it when we want Him to. How do we live with that? How do we incorporate that into our lives and into our spirituality, but how do we incorporate that into our church communities? For me, finding a song that expresses what I already have inside and being able to sing that, it feels like revealing myself to God in a totally different way than just praying or singing along with whatever's being played. To be able to find words for what is happening in me and express that out loud publicly in a congregation, hoping that is expressing what's happening with somebody else. I'm also hoping that gives somebody else words that maybe we haven't had a lot of before in contemporary music, to say, hi God, this is happening to me as well. Can you still use this? Can you still want this? Is this still okay in whatever you're bringing about? You can sing about this too. You can pray about this out loud in front of other people too, not just hiding in your room. Let's go ahead and say it openly and sing it in that way that it gets lodged in us, which is what music does. Let's make that a prayer out loud where we can see it, because God can see it. We're the ones who haven't been seeing it and haven't been listening to it, and we need to, because then that gives us a vocabulary for talking to God, whether it's in the congregation or hiding in our rooms.